Hello everybody. Let's just put my time out of the way. So we're going to talk today about keeping calm for Christmas, and for those of you who may not be watching live, I'm recording this on the 3rd of December, which is just over 3 weeks before Christmas Day. So it seemed like the right time to talk about this because things are just starting to ramp up now. We've been through the whole Black Friday madness, so Christmas shopping frenzy, and the social events are really starting to pile in as well now. So it's a good time to take a deep breath and just think about how you are going to keep calm this Christmas, because it does have a tendency to run away with us, as I'm sure you will know from previous years. So I've got 5 things that I want to talk about, and the first one of those is perfectionism. Things don't have to be perfect. I mean, I could talk, I think I already have done a separate video about perfectionism. I could talk a lot about it, but the main point is that, well, there are 2. The first one is that who says what's perfect anyway? Everybody's idea of perfection is different. But the second one is that things don't have to be perfect. The whole point about things that we do at Christmas is about having a good time, having fun with people. People who come and see you don't expect to see a magazine-worthy show home and, you know, top chef type cuisine. They just want to have fun spending time with you and whatever group you're with, be it friends or family. So I know it's tempting, because I know I've been there myself. You want it all to be picture perfect, but you will run yourself absolutely ragged if you try to make everything as perfect as you would like it to be, instead of just trying to relax, let go and enjoy things. You know, if something goes wrong, it goes wrong. You know, we're human and that happens all the time. And everybody who's with you will have had things like that as well. So just try not to fret about it. And if you can start the whole season with thinking it doesn't have to be perfect, then you will make it a lot more enjoyable for yourself, because you'll be more relaxed about the whole thing. So that is number 1. These are in no particular order, by the way. They're just the things that came to me. So the second one is another P. It's about pacing yourself, because we all know that the social calendar gets really filled up at this time of year. You get invitations to all sorts of things, and they all sound wonderful, and they are all often wonderful, but we can't always do them all without burning ourselves out. I know I did too much myself last week. In consequence, come Sunday, I couldn't do anything. I just had to lie on the sofa for the afternoon and recover. And it was a great reminder to me that I need to pace myself better and protect my energy. So, you know, a full week of social events every night on top of whatever you're doing in the day, that isn't going to really work unless you are superhuman, and we're not superhuman, and we're not machines, and we do need time to rest and recharge. So pace yourself in what you're signing up for, what you're agreeing to, and just think about carving out moments between those events and time that you can recharge and rest, and not race from one thing to the next because you think, oh, I've got a little slot here, I'd better just wrap the presents in that time, instead of just having some calm. Because if we take time out to calm ourselves and to rest, then it makes everything else much more manageable. So pace yourself is a really big message. And I guess allied to that is the next one, which is delegate. It's really tempting, especially if you're the host, the person in your household who organises most of the Christmas stuff, to try and do it all yourself, because you like it done the way that you like it done. And again, I'm very guilty of this myself, but I have learned that I can't do everything, or if I do everything, again, I'm going to burn out and end up frazzled and snapping at everybody. It's better to delegate tasks, share things, and then it all becomes that much easier. And, you know, if somebody else doesn't do the job that you've delegated to them in quite the way that you would have done it, don't worry about it. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. The important thing is that that task has been done by somebody other than you, and it's another one that you don't then have to do. It's ticked off your list and it's freed you up to do something else. So the next one, this is super important, but it's one that often falls off people's lists, which is to keep up your well-being routines. Whatever you do for your well-being generally, whether it's morning yoga, whether it's meditation, whether it's daily walks, whatever it is, those things are even more important at busy times like Christmas than they are the rest of the year. I mean, they're important the whole time, but it can be very easy to get caught up in the frenzy of activity in the run up to Christmas and let those things slide because we've got, we've got this endless list of things that we need to get through. But really try to prioritise your well-being routine. Even if you can't do it all, just one of those things. So for me, my big one is not letting the meditation slide. And it's only 15 minutes in a day, so there's no reason why I can't take those 15 minutes out of the day to go and do my meditation. So whatever your well-being routine is, whatever that thing is that keeps you going and lights you up, it's super important to keep that going over the busy Christmas period. And then my final point is escape. So when you are in the frenzy, and especially in the actual Christmas period itself, when you've probably got a house full of people and you're busy cooking and making sure that everybody's having a good time, that's when it can really get to you and the pressure can ramp up, and then you need to escape. It's better if you can plan your escape beforehand. So, make it known that you are going for a walk on your own, after lunch or whatever it's going to be. Great to go for walks with other people as well, but particularly if you're an introvert like I am, you really need time on your own. And Christmas time, when you've got a house full of people, it's great to see everybody, but your energy will start to drain quite quickly because you are giving your time and your energy to all of these other people, and you just need some time out on your own to recharge. It applies to other people as well, but particularly to introverts. You have to carve out some time alone because that is the way that you recharge your batteries. So, if everybody else wants to come for a walk with you, but you really need that time alone, you're just going to have to put that boundary in place and say, I'd love to go for a walk with you another time, but I just need some time on my own now, and then I'll be ready to go again. And, if you're, you may already know this if you're an introvert. If you don't, then try it because it really will make all the difference. And so plan those times into your day if you can, but also if you reach the point where you think, in a minute I'm going to scream or shout at somebody, just escape in that moment. Even if you can't get out of the house, just maybe go to a room where you can just be on your own to sort of take a few breaths and calm down. That escape is really important, particularly in the festive season, because you want to avoid the arguments and the snapping and the sniping that might otherwise arise. So they're very basic things. I talk about them each year at this time, but I thought that it was a good time to remind us all about it, and also so that we can start putting them into practice now in the run-up to the really busy period in the last week of Christmas. So aside from all of that, I hope that you really enjoy your Christmas celebrations, because it is a fun time of year. I love it. Christmas is it my favourite time of year? No, because summer is my favourite time of the year when the sun shines here, but I do love Christmas. It's what brightens up the winter for me, and I love that whole nostalgic thing. So yeah, I am full on with the Christmas films and Christmas novels, and hopefully soon Christmas decorations. So enjoy the next few weeks and enjoy your day. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll be back with you again next week. So bye for now.